very, very closed up. So just pardon me for any coughing or anything like that. But yeah, let's get straight into the video and the content right here, right now, because that's what I'm doing here with you guys. Okay, so I posted a video. My last video was about crypto wars and Fed smashing. You know, I'm sure all of you guys have heard all of the back and forth tennis games between Kevin O'Leary and CZ at Binance. Yes, maybe Binance hasn't been audited properly, but they are the biggest exchange in the world. They have a lot more in terms of billions on their balance sheet than any other exchange, and that's at least by 10x. So, yeah, you know, CZ claims that he's solvent and that they have liquidity and that you can withdraw your funds at any time and there shouldn't be any issues. So, personally, I do keep some of my funds on Binance. Or at least trade on spot and get the coins in there. Some coins are stake. It just depends on what it is and where it is that you keep your funds. But obviously, it's best to keep your crypto in a cold storage wallet, as we know. And yeah, that should be. Hi. Yeah, I'm gonna leave here shortly. Yeah, no. Oh, is our electricity out at 12? Yeah, I've been struggling and my computer literally just switched on properly now. Yeah, so, and now I have to shut it down and leave, so, yeah, so, yeah, but I should leave here shortly and then I'll let you know. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, I'll still grab ice and all the rest of that, so, okay. Alright, my love. Okay, I'll see you soon. So yes, as you know, cold storage wallet is the way to go, and let's get on to the most beautiful content, the most beautiful energy about the space, because yes, I think you guys have seen that what's gone down with FTX and specifically Kevin O'Leary, and in that video I shared part of what Altcoin Daily shared in terms of the interviews in Congress and CNBC from Kevin O'Leary. It's wonderful, and obviously he has been caught lying, and he said, you know, very specific things like him and his father Irishman, don't call an Irishman a liar, blah de blah de blah. It's all talk. It's just talk, jagga jabba jabba jabba. Okay, but at the end of the day, if these guys aren't being honest, they're gonna get caught. You will get caught. That's just the simplicity of it is. You siphon funds from the market. If you lie to the Congress, you know, you're gonna get caught. It's gonna come out because there's hard data and evidence, and that's why you have to live your life clean, strong, and honest. I think that's what this change, the big C19 change, was all about. It wasn't really about all the other stuff. It was about change, the universal change that we've had to endure and go through and experience. So now that that's all happening, let's get into what's going on in cryptocurrency. So $843 billion market cap here today, 27 billion in trading volume. That is low. Like, I'm used to seeing 80 plus billion in terms of trading volume, and that's like 3 times less. So, but there's still people buying $27 billion worth of cryptocurrency. So buying and selling, of course. Bitcoin's market cap 38.26. We've now increased the number of coins again. So people are doing things in the space, you know. Look at this, 7 days, we're only down 1.8%. So at the end of the day, guys, We are just doing this. It's not doing anything. It's like a worm wiggling on the floor. It's just wiggling in a space. Okay. So Bitcoin is sitting at 16,757. Ethereum at 1186. BNB at 247. XRP at 34. Dogecoin at 7 cents. Cardano at 26 cents. Polygon at 80 cents. Excuse me. Polygon at 80 cents. So interesting. OKB is quite a strong exchange, and I'd highly recommend looking at them as well to diversify your portfolio of whatever you do. I do trade with them, and I do invest in certain aspects of their certain cryptos that you can't find on Binance. I'll come here and invest on OKB because they have certain things. The same thing with Gate.io and Huobi and all those. They have really cool coins. Polkadot at 463. This thing has fallen out the tree. Shiba Inu at 871. Litecoin at 63.53. Down 17%. Sure. Solana 1230. Uni 532. This Toncoin has been really ripping things up. 275. They're up 33%. It's pretty much the only green one in the market. Avalanche is sitting at 12. And Chainlink at 602. Very interesting. Here in the market, let's go and see. We've got 29 on the Fear and Greed Index. That's interesting. So we're not even in the extreme fear case anymore. That means that people have already considered that we perhaps are quite low already, and now might be a really good time for us to release some of that white powder you've been storing, so that you can actually make your investment case in crypto. And guys, if you buy in crypto now, in 5-10 years time, you're going to be very, very happy when the next bull cycle hits. But remember to take profits, because that's what you have to do. Take profits, plonk it into a stable coin, and buy at lower prices. That's the whole point. That's how the rich get richer and more wealthy. So at the end of the day, we're sitting at 29. It's the highest we've been since last month so far, by the looks of it. So very, very interesting. People are starting to see that all the FUD that's been going on is just FUD, and it's no longer affecting the market as could be. So there's a mix of green and red in the space today. As we all know, you buy in the red and sell in the green. Is a very, very good motto to live by. Trading strategy. So yeah, we are cruising here, guys. Cruising. Not much space and information to give you anything here really at the end of the day, because nothing's really done anything here. Nothing's pushed or anything like that. So let's just go and have a quick squiz at some of the charts. And I just want to grab one more chart out. I don't know why I didn't get the dollar chart out. But we'll go and get the dollar chart out now. Did my computer freeze? It did, huh? It did for a moment. Well, nonetheless, we still continue. So let's go carry on. Let's go have a quick squiz at the Bitcoin price. What's going on here? Hello? Yeah. Okay, so if we go and have a look here, like I said to you guys, we would have been rejected. We were rejected. The turquoise line. Sorry, that's my turquoise line. So the 618. Look at that. We were perfectly rejected from the 618 on the daily time frame. And remember, I said to you guys, I just took it from the FTX debacle because that was a bunch of stuff that happened in the market from the bottom to the high of it, and that's what we got. So we're now extremely oversold on the stochastic and the RSI on the daily, weekly, and the monthly. Okay, and it is now time for us to look at a consideration that we might be at the bottom. Although this candle from last week is an ejection candle. So it's a sell-off, which means that there could be some more downside pressure to come. And that is a very, very high possibility. And please remember that this is the next level, which would bring us back down to the wedge, but at the bottom of the wedge, which would bring us down to the plus minus 11 to 12,000 mark. I hope we go there from a perspective of I'll be able to buy Bitcoin cheaper than I ever have. But at the same time, I think the market needs that support, and I think that these current levels would be good if we could start to turn around at this level, because the market's bleeding. It's bleeding. It's terrible on the floor right now. So Ethereum, the same thing, although I did say to you on Ethereum, we would try and maybe bounce out of this region. It looks like that's happening. The same as Bitcoin, we would try and bounce out of that region. I wanted to show you XRP, because XRP has also dropped out of this level, been rejected, and we've got heavy support here at the 32 cents level. So for me, it's not going to come below that. If it does, it'll probably come down to the 27 cents, and I will scoop up lots of XRP at that point. Now, as we all know, there's been a lot of FUD behind Binance, and I'll be straight up with you. The past 2 days, Binance has been bought up like crazy here. Look at this, how it's even making the RSIs turn and face up. Okay, so heavy buy here. Didn't enjoy being down at this price at 220, 200. Doesn't want to go below that price. But obviously, if everything else falls, it will continue to fall itself too. Then the S&P here, as we saw, we were rejected here at this point. So it's a double rejection point here. We've now had 5 rejections. So we fell out of the tree here as well, and below the horizontal red line and the ribbons. So we could potentially drop even further down here. Now, what does that mean for us? Well, it means we could come back down to this level here before we look at making a move up. So all of these things that are happening in the market, they could take 3, 4, 5, 6 months more or less to happen and unfold. And that's the thing, is just having patience is going to show us exactly what it is that we need. Let's go quickly have a squiz at the dollar. I think I used capital.com. Hey, is it? Yes, it is. Okay. So the same thing with the dollar here. Okay, you can see there you go. You can see where we're at. Okay, let's just, let's give us a little line here. Boom. Okay, some resistance at that level. So if we are to continue to have resistance at this level, and this to me looks like a reversal down. Okay, we're a little bit oversold there again, overbought here, and we're a little underbought, oversold here. So pushed up a little bit, and we could be meeting a rejection. If today's candle engulfs this one, we could come down a little bit more, and look for further support at a little bit lower price on the dollar, which wouldn't surprise me at this point. And that's because we've got pressure here. So, just like at the top of the bull market for Bitcoin, when the ribbons flipped here and they continued to flip and go down, they continued that trend. So let's go and see here what happened to Bitcoin, because Bitcoin did the same. Look how far Bitcoin is down over here since it fell down. So, the dollar is doing something quite similar as to what Bitcoin did at this point. So, yes, we maybe had a little bit of a rally, but look at how it continued to fall. And I think the dollar could do the same thing. And I say that because the dollar is obviously showing signs of weakness at the moment, and because of the bond market and the economy. And And cool, look, at the end of the day, Bitcoin and crypto need to do what they need to do, and we're excited about what happens here in the future. But yeah, these are great accumulation points, guys. I couldn't stress this out to you guys even more than I'm doing here at the moment without killing my voice. So yeah, this is very, very, very incredible. We're under the box, the purple box that I drew in here a little while ago. We fell down to the top, the bottom, we hit the top, we fell down, and look at all the new lower highs and lower lows here. We're coming down, and my point is that we should come down to this 103 level, 102.80 level here, my white line, and then maybe make a stronger correction, kind of back up to more or less at least this level here, the 106 level, okay? And I say that because they all need retracements. They all need retracements, and whatever's going on in the market will correct itself at some point. But at the end of the day, it's probably going to take, as I say, 3 to 6 months, maybe even longer. Who knows what happens? But yeah, in the meantime, I know you've got 3 seconds left on this video, so please remember to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and of course hit that notification bell and check out this video so that you make sure that you're staying up